Hello everyone. I assume that since nobody sent me the volunteer papers from I think it was lesson 7, when we talked about trendsetters and influencers, I assume that you're busy right now with the exam session, so I will not give you anything more to write. This semester we have written enough, and the remaining couple of lessons that we have, we'll just analyze scientific papers to learn more about academic type of writing. And next time I will send you my propositions for your final grades, and I will enter your grades to the wirtualna platforma, wirtualna uczelnia, so you will have your grades already. And if somebody is not happy with their grade, let me know. I will give you one more assignment, and maybe you can write something more. But anyway, the grades are going to be rather good, so I don't expect you to be unhappy with them. Let's start with the lesson. This time you can download the paper. This is a very good paper. I remember this when I read it when I was still a student. And this paper is an academic paper from Nature magazine, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's Nature, which is a very prestigious scientific magazine, and it deals with the topic of language change and how much do words change depending on how frequently they are used. So this is a rather interesting topic, slightly difficult, but some of you still don't write papers that are sufficiently I would say, well, academic in their language. So some of you still write I managed to eradicate that from your writing this semester. Most of you write really good papers, and I see a lot of progress. But you can still be less informal. You can still be more formal and more academic, and this is why I want you to read only the first part of this paper. But if you're interested, I think it's three pages long, so you can read the entire thing. But your task is to read one page of this paper and analyze it according to the lesson plan that I posted. So download the lesson plan, have a look at the stuff that I want you to look at. But basically I want you to have a look at the academic type of language, transition signals, how the paragraphs are structured, and what the language is like. This is a scientific language, scientific type of language. So have a look at it and analyze it. So that's the task for today. If you really do it, this should take you about an hour, I think, to read it carefully, or maybe even 90 minutes, because it's not that easy to underline interesting phrases, underline transition signals, have a look at the language, analyze it carefully, and you will know what to expect when you need to confront scientific and academic type of language. So that's for this week. If you still want to write something, in lesson 7 there's the summary of the text regarding influencers. You can write that. But that's only for volunteers, and this task is also for volunteers. Because I assume you have your exam session, and we've written all the papers and all the essays that we needed to this semester. However, I would still do it. This is something that I recommend highly that you do. You really improve your language when you analyze papers like this. Okay, see you soon. If you have any questions, contact me and I'm available under my email address that you have already. So see you guys next week.